The biggest story that came out about him this week is he obviously has not played in the show yet. And he had a baseball card sold for $200K at an auction. Yeah. Wild.
Matty, you're into baseball cards. Would you pay $200,000 for a Wander Franco baseball card right now?
If money wasn't...
Okay, so Kelsey's buying.
Yes.
Your baseball card. Would you spend $200K on someone who hasn't made it to the big leagues yet? I think we had this discussion before.
Yes.
You'd rather have... Would you really?
Wander Franco is a very unique exception here, just because he's been the number one prospect now 2 years in a row. And like Kelsey says...
But what does that say? What does that say if you've been the number one prospect for two straight years?
That the Rays hate you and won't bring you up.
That's what I'm saying.
Your really big cards are selling for $4 million. I wouldn't be too concerned about $200K. I don't know what card it was, so I'd assume it's a 1-of-1 auto first Bowman. But
what's card sold for $4 million?
Trout.
Really? So it wasn't even like a Honus Wagner. It was a Trout.
Yeah, Trout's like Bowman 1-of-1 auto sold for over $4 million.
Jeez.
I just don't understand. I get a couple of thousand, couple of 100,000 on a really rare one. I just don't see. People have too much money. Mm. It's effectively what this is.
I know that it's like a 1-of-1, but
what is it? It's a 1-of-1 cardboard. I can make a 1-of-1 of what I can go over to.
I think you're really pissing off some card people right now, Peter. They stopped selling them at Target because people are fighting.
I'm not trying to piss people off. I'm just bringing a bit of reality into this. I have a piece of cardboard over there that is in the shape of a box, which is holding my jerseys, right? So if I was to cut a piece of square out of that and have Mike Trout sign it, it's 1-of-1. What's the difference between that and a picture of him that is 1-of-1 that he happens to have signed? They're both cardboard.
Yeah, credit to Bowman and Topps. I mean, the argument here is that in 70 years, when Mike Trout is undisputably... It's
still a piece of cardboard.
Yeah, but Mike Trout's undisputably the best player of all time, then you have the only piece of cardboard that was made by Topps and...
Right, and guess what? In 70 years' time, you might be able to fold that up and put it under a table to stop it from rocking.
Peter, not a card guy.
Not a card guy. And cards are a big deal right now.